So this video is going to be a little bit different. So for this one, I did this back in Bloons Tower Defense 5, and this is going to be how to make a perfect temple / true sun altar in Bloons Tower Defense 6. So the way you do it is a little bit different. There is only 3 different sacrifices you need, as opposed to like the 5 or 6 of 30,000 each. So for this, you need to have $50,000 worth of the blue, 50,000 worth of the green, and 50,000 worth of the purple. All of the different color-coded ones are a part of it. And I did some testing, and this has no effect at all. And also a little bit more testing is temples don't have camo detection by default, unless you have the camo detection upgrade or them under a village that gives them camo detection, which I'm kind of against. So we're just going to start by getting a base temple, and we will get the super range, and we're going to send a BFB, and that's how we're going to show the testing. And this red stripe shows the super range. As you can see, it doesn't shoot that fast. You can see each individual thing, and that is all there is around it. It's not spinning. It's not spawning the sun altars or any of that other stuff. So the BFB, for all intents and purposes, gets to about here, with it placed in the middle. And I'm going to be spending more than 50k just for the sake of convenience, just making this quicker, just to speed it up. But there are more efficient ways to make something cost that. So, sending one BFB will now be popped slightly sooner. And as you can see, there are things added in to it, and it begins getting pushed back, which is kind of cool. So there's that difference. And he spawns more over time. So you can see that's already a big difference. And then with this upgrade, does this one cost 50k? Okay, so this barely costs under 50k, so just this, and that'll do it, but to be safe. Super range, your sun avatar and sun temple. Now it spawns the big flying Moab Maulers, the flying Moab Mauler looking things, and if you send a BFB, it gets popped much quicker once again. But they still have a few weaknesses, is they don't see camo, which is the dumbest thing. Why would you make an upgrade this expensive and not see camo detection? It's just dumb. I'm not a fan of that part. That part's a little like, I'm not too sure why they did that. And then with 50,000 worth of the blue, it will add in yet another improvement. That's right under it too, I believe. I think that's right under 50,000 with my top of the head math. Okay, I was just gonna see if that would bring it closer or not to 50,000. And we're getting the super range on all of them just so they have the same start time, by the way. And then if you send one BFB here, I think this affects the beam, if I remember correct. No, so it starts sending out the maelstrom with it. It's also much quicker. So now, what we're gonna do is sacrifice everything that it requires and do another comparison then, because in this game all of them are kind of as useful, because in whoa, why did I just get a sniper instead of whatever? I'll just, one second. It's 20,000. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, goodbye, sniper. Don't sacrifice this thing. That's just way too expensive. There are much more efficient ways to go about it. This is just to only do like 1 tower a piece to save money, or not money, or to save time and convenience. And money's a lot harder to come by in this game than other games. And we'll get the super range for showing it. So this is a max temple. This is the best temple that you can make. in terms of sacrifices. And it doesn't matter if you send one BFB or send a lot of them. It's gonna do pretty dang well, and it's not even having to shoot consistently still. So that's pretty cool. And then this one that costs 540,000, you need to re-sacrifice everything again. So we will do that. One. How expensive? I don't know if I have this 5th tier yet. Oh, huh. I don't. So we'll just get, no, that's not the ace. We'll just do the ace thing again to save room. And then we'll do the super monkey to save room. Although I believe the most efficient, easy way, on hard mode at the very least, I think just this, that'll get you to 40,000. Give or take. So 40,000. And you need to spend about 10,000. That's like 6,000, and then I think just another like Bloon Jitsu or something. I'll do it. I think that's it. Yeah, we'll just say that's it, and hope that I'm right. So you have to re-sacrifice everything again, and you get the true Sun God. So now doing the BFB test again. You can watch it. It doesn't matter how much you send because it's a lot stronger. And I believe it still doesn't see camo. Yeah. It still doesn't see camo. Which, like, why? Why does this not still see camo? That's kind of absurd. Just for reference. I just find that weird. Doesn't see camo. Can you send camo blimps in this? No. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. So now, and the way you make it see camo involves this, and is that in the range? Does it see camo now? It does. And that's how you make it see camo, and you can also get it jungle drums and whatever else you want. So now, to actually test it, we're just going to send a whole bunch of the bad balloons, so to speak. Like a lot of them. Just to show how it works. And also you can get a call to arms to double the speed. So all that stuff works as well. So the Sun Temples, true Sun Temples, this is a quote-unquote maxed one. And they're pretty dang good. If you can't tell. It can last you quite some time. So I think I sent more or less 10. They'll get to about here, although they do start getting faster in free play and having more health. But that's just a little video of how to make a max perfect Sun Temple. And I wonder, let's send just a ton of them. Like an absurd amount. Like there will be so many blimps coming. There we go. And as you can see, they all get destroyed in about the same amount of time, no matter how many of them there are. Like, that's kind of cool. They do get a little bit further because I don't believe it has infinite pierce, but as you can see, it still does some work. Like, I sent a lot. And that's just kind of how this tower works. So if there's any further questions, feel free to put it in the comment section below. And yeah, that's how this tower is maxed, and it's pretty dang good. And we're just gonna see how long it takes to pop all that. It's getting close. It's gonna be like here. It's shooting downwards. It is shooting downwards to aim at that because its head is so large. Well, I'll see everyone next time. That's all I have for today.